Yeah, okay, mate. I forgot to make this video earlier, but yeah, what's the target? I've got a couple of targets. I did talk about them in the original video, I think. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm mistaken. But let's just have a quick look at it here. 9.8 to 10.5 or much higher, and then below. Oh, that's not working. Yeah, it looks like it wants to pop. City Slicker. Yeah, it does. If we look here, we can see that it's extremely coiled. It's coiled, a lot, and it does look like it wants to pop in a big direction. Sorry, it looks like it wants to pop pretty big in a direction, either up or down. But the action here, it seems to failed. It failed here to go lower, and failed moves lower can often cause fast moves in the opposite direction. Now, it's a shame we didn't get on board last week on that bullish stop hunt, but nonetheless, averaged in here into this dip, and hopefully it can get a bit of a move. And you can see here, I got in here because I wanted exposure in case it was just going to run and go parabolic, because we had this nice candle. It didn't really happen, but I only got in half a position because of that, and I was mostly expecting a dip, right? Even in my original video, I mostly did expect a dip to be, because there's most likely going to be a wick in the 2-week candle. So it was not surprising whatsoever to get a dip, but sometimes it opens up and just runs. Okay, so I wanted exposure for that, but we did get the dip. So I averaged in here. Yeah, I need to zoom in, but I think it was here, and then I bought down down in here. I forget now exactly where it was, but somewhere, or maybe it was anyway, maybe it was here, or maybe it was here. I'm confused now, I forget, but I posted in the alt section. Yeah, here you can see here, added some down here into this dip here, down here. So so far it's moving up, but there's a slight bearishness to this because we have a little bit of a deviation today here. So price needs to break above this white line first of all to run. So there's a slight bearishness here at the moment. Where's this dip going to take us? Let's see. But this, if we go back to focusing on this chart here, this does look like it should move up, right? My first target was here into the highs of here, which was about a 15% bounce from memory. There's 15%, right? So that's my first target into the highs of here, and then my second target. Well, I suppose we can do it in threes. There's a second target there. Let's draw them out here actually, just so it's a little bit more clear. First target is into here. Second target is into this high here, roughly into here, and then the third target is higher, and it's up into the body up here. And let's see, obviously, if we can get that, but there'll be resistance there. It really depends how it all unfolds. Obviously, this low needs to hold. This is our master stop loss. Anything below that and we're out of the trade, because it's a failed move and it could cause a sharp dump. Ideally, I'd probably cut the trade before that, but we need to see how this unfolds here. I like this here on a 2-week, but it's also bad if we fail to break up, because this can get a failed move and a bad move down. So we want to see some strength here, and we want to see some strength soon. Of course, it's okay now that we're green. That's okay. We can, there's no pressure at the moment, as long as this weekly candle stays green. If it flips red again, it's a bearish weekly stop hunt, and maybe we could, flush. It's unlikely that it flushes down, in my opinion, because it's been red, green, red, green, red, green again. Is it going to have another red candle back down? I don't think so. Anything's possible. Anything is possible, but I don't think so. To me, it looks like it should pop. But we want to see some strength, and as long as it stays green here, there's no pressure. We just can have patience on it. So that's just some thoughts on it in the near term and potential targets. Ideally, now this low should not be taken out, right? See here? Ideally, this low should not be taken out. Now Bitcoin, I'm not saying Bitcoin is topping out just yet, but there's a bearish daily stop hunt and we need to keep an eye on that. Bitcoin is into a pierce above that previous weekly wick, which is an area that is a potential topping area in the near term. So we need to keep a close eye on that. Ideally, this ace should not break below these lows if this is going to be strong.